Welcome back, everyone, and we're going to continue our reflections on death. This is the fourth video, and we're going to try to understand the phenomena of death and what wisdom we can draw from the phenomena of death to improve the quality of our lives. And one of the themes that's emerging upon is of fresh starts. Now, there's a quote by Mahatma Gandhi that goes something like this, that every night when I go to bed, I die. And when I wake up in the morning, I'm reborn. And it reminds me, or it ties back to the theme of fresh starts that comes into my head. That every night I die, but the next day I wake up and I get a fresh start. That death night before is giving birth to a fresh start in my life. And every 24 hours, I am getting a fresh start to change my life, to make different choices. And if you reflect back on your life, whatever, there was a point of time when you had some success, or let's say you changed a habit. It was just about a new choice that you made. It was a fresh start that you consciously or unconsciously had. It could be reducing junk food, it could be meditating, it could be exercising, which you were not doing before, but you just decided, made that choice that particular day, and you gave yourself a fresh start. And we all have many moments like that which we can draw inspiration from and connect to the phenomena of death, that every night we die, but the next day when we are reborn, we have a choice to start fresh. We don't have to be angry and bitter with people with whom we haven't communicated or we haven't had a good relationship in a long time. We don't have to do the same things in the same way. If they're not producing the results that we want, we can change. And just a very, very kind of monumental example that comes to my head regarding fresh starts is about Middle East. Look what's going on in Middle East. There's so much violence and it has become so complicated. But there's a ray of hope because of fresh start that happened back in 1978. And that fresh start was where Egypt and Israel signed a peace treaty. It's called Camp David Accords. And Anwar Sadat, who was, I think, the premier or president of Egypt, and then Prime Minister of Israel, Menachem Begin, they signed that treaty in USA. And since then, Egypt and Israel have not had a war. And it was just a matter of these two countries and their leaders, political leaders, probably just one person at the start, making a different choice, resetting the button and making a fresh start, that we gotta stop this and we gotta make a different choice. And look, that choice had led to probably 50 years of peace and no war between Egypt and Israel. And if that can happen, same can happen in our lives or anywhere else, right? It's all about remembering that the phenomena of death is giving you a fresh start every day. Not even every day, every moment it's giving us the choice of making a fresh start. And we can do that and we can change our lives. And whenever you feel stuck, I want you to remember death is equal to fresh start. Whenever you think about death or your mortality, think it or tie it to fresh starts, and just see what happens, what shifts happen in your life. Until then, love, peace, and health. Om Shanti.